This is Grandma and Papa's house, as it is lovingly called by all who entered, including friends of mine. It sits on Lakeview Drive, just around the corner from my childhood home in Jersey Village. They didn't always live there, but it seems like they did. Grandma and Papa's was a meeting place for my whole family. Every Sunday morning for more than 15 years, my family would meet up at Grandma and Papa's house. This included my parents and Uncle Larry, my cousin Michael and brother William, and occasionally some second and third cousins. Even Grandma's extended family knew that if they wanted to see us, they could just stop by on a Sunday morning. Our core group expanded as we grandkids grew up to include spouses and even some great-grandkids. At first, we would always have lunch together at Luby's cafeteria, but in my adult years, we would mix it up by going to more hip joints like BJ's Brew House or Chewy's. Grandma and Papa's always makes me think of family. We would get together not only for our early lunches, but also holidays, birthdays, and Christmas. I always enjoyed helping Grandma put up the decorations. Whatever the occasion, we always ended up hanging out in the backyard on their swing, and eventually raided Grandma's infamous candy jar before heading home. When I was pregnant with my first child, my husband and I decided to move. We sold our house 3 days before I gave birth and moved into Grandma and Papa's house for the next 6 weeks. They gave up their master bedroom for us, and we spent the beginning of Annette's life with Grandma, Papa, and my Uncle Larry, who had been living with them for a number of years. Annette spent her first night at home under their roof, took her first bath in their sink, and rolled over for the first time on their living room floor. I even celebrated my first Mother's Day as a mom at that house. We eventually moved out of their house and into our own place, but Annette still kept racking up firsts there. She opened her first Christmas present there, colored her first egg there, went on her first wagon ride there, and hit her first t-ball in the backyard. My second daughter, born just 5 months ago, even got to attend a few Sunday lunches before Grandma and Papa moved out. Grandma and Papa's house showed me how important family really is. Grandma and Papa were so helpful when we first got home with little Annette. They helped take care of our dogs and our new baby while still taking care of us too. Even though the house stirs up so many memories, it's really the people within its walls that are most significant. Grandma and Papa just recently sold the house and returned to their roots in Mejia, Texas. When the last Sunday lunch ended, it was very hard to say goodbye and leave, thinking it would be our last. However, it did not take them long to move back to the Houston area. It's probably because they miss my daughters, but they'll never admit it. Even without the spacious living room or vast backyard on Lakeview Drive, it's almost as if nothing has changed. Annette still gets out her small table and chairs and insists that Papa sit, so that they can play dominoes or color together, and I still continue to raid the infamous candy jar. So despite a change in scenery, we will continue to enjoy family time together, creating memories at the new Grandma and Papa's.